moons revolve around their planets, and planets turning on their axis revolve with their moons around the sun, and the sun, with its planets and their moons, takes some star for its dual and revolves around it in a grand orbit of 24,000 years. When the sun is closest to the center of this orbit, the world enters its golden age. Consider the highly advanced past civilizations, such as those in Babylon, India, and Egypt. The technology was highly advanced, as evidenced by these images of aircraft. Greater still were the mental and spiritual powers of those who lived in that golden age. The laws on which the pyramids were based, together with the history of those who built them, were inscribed on the tiles that had covered them. In about 11,000 BC, the sun began to move away from the point of its orbit nearest to the grand center toward the point farthest from it. Accordingly, the intellectual and spiritual power of man began to diminish. Civilization began to decline. The oral traditions of enlightened scriptures, such as the Vedas, accounts of the Great Flood in China, in the sacred scriptures of the Maya, in India, and of course Noah, would all have to be committed to writing. The Epic of Gilgamesh, which dates from 2700 BC, is regarded as the earliest surviving great work of literature. Gilgamesh, a historical great king recognizing his own mortality, casts away his kingdom, finds a preceptor to gain the meaning of life. Bhagavan Krishna, born about 3200 BC, relates to Arjuna that it was he, in a former incarnation, who communicated the indestructible royal or Kriya Yoga to Vivasvat, an ancient enlightened architect of the Golden Age cities, and then Vivasvat gave it to his son Manu, the great legislator. Passing thus from one to another, the royal yoga was guarded by the rishis until the coming of the materialistic ages. Then, due to priestly secrecy and man's indifference, all sacred knowledge gradually became inaccessible.